Yo, what's up, guys? It's Big Dog B coming to you live from the basement. Well, live to tape, however the hell you want to call it. In front of you is, I guess, what I could call a score. Not really, but the other day I decided to go make a trip to King Shooters in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. First of all, for those that know of King Shooters and know their old location, that little tiny house, they've moved. They've got like a really big shop now. It's really impressive. Parking still sucks though. Anyway, I went over there because I decided to, and I'll show you one of these here. These are their cast lead semi-wadcutters. Okay, I still have a couple of these left because I had already loaded them up, and I was going to use them for some testing of stuff, so I'll just leave them alone. But I ended up having 235 left of the original 500 that I bought about a year ago. And I decided, I thought, you know what, let me give them a call. Let me see if they will accept a trade-in for these, because as you guys all know at this point, excuse me, my semi-wadcutters in my gun, the semi-wadcutters in my guns, they just don't want to work. It could be me, I don't know. At this point, I'm just going to give up. I'm getting rid of all the semi-wadcutters that I have, and we're going to move on. But while I was there, I did pick up another 1,000 large pistol primers, which are good, Federal, the kind I use. They actually had a couple boxes of these left, but because of the low supply, they were only allowing one box per customer. But you know what, I'm okay with that because I still have, you know, this box here, which has more than 500 in it, plus I have small pistol, what do you call it? I have some small primered 45 cases. At the same time, I'm browsing through their ammo selection for Rogers Better bullets, and the only 45s that they had were 200 grain, what they call flat point for long Colt, which would work for 45. You just kind of have to ignore the cannelure. And I apologize, the washer's on again. But they also had 225 grain, what they call flat point. These were, I don't know, 41, 47, something like that. So, you know what? I know you guys are probably going to give me crap because of all the times I've used the semi-wadcutters, and now I ended up picking up a box of flat points, which technically, if you look at these here, okay, that really technically isn't what would be called a flat point, at least not a round nose flat point. This is more of a truncated cone. So it's my understanding, and once again, going off of the advice on the internet, is that truncated cone works a little bit better than a semi-wadcutter in certain guns. Okay, so here's the deal. These are 225 grain. I can load these up with probably around 4.4, 4.5 grains of bullseye, and be well within power factor. We're going to do some testing with these later on. Okay, we're not going to do anything with them right now, basically because I want to wait for it to warm up before I can start testing and running them in the chrono. But it doesn't always hurt to have a little bit more ammunition, especially I had to go back and replace the ones that I just got rid of. Now that being said, oh my god, that is so freaking heavy. Now that being said, in these bins you will see, okay, all that remains of my semi-wadcutters. Okay? Sorry. Okay, all that remains of my semi-wadcutters. I have my 200 grain plated semi-wadcutters from Extreme Bullets, and I have the 200 grain precision bullets with the moly coating or polymer coating, however you want to call it. Here's what I'm doing. I had a great suggestion from one of my subscribers, and honestly, I apologize. I can't remember who it was while I'm sitting down here. I should have written it down. I think it was retired in Arizona. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'll make a notation for it. It was suggested by this subscriber to you know, obviously get rid of all my semi-wadcutters and just stick with my round nose. Okay, that's great. Here's the problem. Do I sell these because I'm pretty sure I could probably make a profit off of them on Gunbroker. But here's the problem. I sell them, I get the money. That's great. But there's nothing out there to buy right now. Everybody's sold out. So here is what I am proposing. And this is for all of my viewers out there. And this is for everyone, and you can pass it along to anyone you might know. Here is what I want to do. I want to trade these bullets right here. Okay, I will trade. These are 4 bins. I'll get to the quantities in a second. I will trade these here for either 200 or 230 grain plated round nose. Bayou bullets, so the coated, what do you call it, round nose, and also, you know what, I still don't have a problem with precision. They seem to work fine for me. They didn't leave any leading, so I would even consider precision bullets or other similar black bullets. What I am going to say no to is lead. I have plenty of lead. I prefer not to shoot lead. I will if I have to, but I prefer not to. So here's what I want to do. I want to trade bullet for bullet. In the precision bullets, I have 100 plus, so call it about 100 in each of these bins. So 100 in here, 100 in here, maybe 1 or 2 extra somewhere along the line. And for the plated bullets, I have 110 and 110 roundabout there. Actually, I think it's 113 and 113. I'll call it 110. So 100, 100, 110, and 110. Here's what I want you guys to do. Send me a PM. Let me know what you are offering, and let me know which bullets you want, whether you want the polymer-coated precision bullets or you want the plated extreme bullets. Again, all 200 grain, all semi-wadcutter. Okay? Now, for me, they didn't seem to feed in my 1911 and in my XDM. Believe it or not, these actually fed really well in my XDS. But the point is that what doesn't work for me may work for you, which is why I'm offering up each of these in like 100 lots. Because you can load up 100. If they don't work, they don't work. Oh well, no big deal, right? It's testing, it's whatever you want done. Now, if you want all of them, we can certainly work that deal out too. So here's what I want you to do. Don't leave a comment about it. You can if you want. You can leave a comment, say like PM sent, something like that. But what I want you to do is send me a PM telling me what you have available and what you'd be willing to trade for any one of these. Now, I would imagine that, you know, if I'm going to send you 100 precision bullets, I imagine I would get at least 100 round nose in either 200 grain or 230 grain in return. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for, you know, oh, well, I'll trade you brass or something like that, or primers or something like that. No, I want to trade bullet for bullet. So that's how it's going to be. I hope someone out there wants to work out a trade, or a couple people want to work out trades. All you got to do is send me a little note. All right, guys? That being said, as always, I appreciate you watching. I look forward to your PMs to see who wants what, and let me know, and I will see you next time.